If you've ever seen the gun shelves, where it's literally a shelf and you move a picture frame on the shelf, and the shelf will drop open and it'll be a hidden gun safe. That's what we were going to do to this. We were just going to get one of the shelves, tear it apart, use the actuators, but he didn't want to do that. I was really hoping he did.
TD chat said, nice work, man.
Thank you very much, TD. So all we're doing now is separating our color a little bit here. We're going to take this one, we're going to leave that to make one of the blues out of. And here I have a pre-mixed, well, not mixed yet, but I have the blue resin already in there. And in the other cup, I have my white, which I'm hoping is going to be enough, because I didn't take the proper measurements. But I also didn't want to make too much of it. If you bring them closer, Jay, and show them the helmet, because it's made out of an old oak log. There's a lot of cracks in it, as you can see. Like, I could literally take that, stick that in there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Someone's trying to contact me. I hope we're not lagging too much. Give me 1 sec.
I'll show them, yeah. So we're going to be planning on working on this. And then we're going to be working on this. So stay tuned. We're going to be filling that. So give us a couple seconds, guys. Sorry. Eagles fan, huh? Bobby, they're waiting for you. Give us 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Sorry, guys. Everyone's calling us to let us know that we got dropped, but
We were still good. We got 300.
still back in. Oh, maybe they just got bad connection. All right, so we're gonna make this one blue from these two, and I got smart and I layered my shit. Obviously, didn't layer it enough. So this one is going to be a combination of two of my favorite colors.
What color is that?
This is a cobalt blue and a deep blue sea. Awesome colors by Black Diamond.
Nice.
This one is just an iridescent blue, which is this right here. And our white is a combination of a lace and resin coloring. This we are going to leave clear, and I will show you why.
Morning Hill Farm sent you a couple roses.
Yo, thank you very much, Morning Hill Farm. We really appreciate that. We give away all our secrets here because we want everyone to enjoy this. So I am loading these up with color way more than I normally would. You definitely do not need this much to get it to color, but because I'm trying to cover up what's there, as well as on this product, I want the white to be extremely thick to cover in all the red lines that are in there.
Cool.
So let me start with mixing this one.
All right.
I'll start with the white right here, and we'll get rid of this real quick because we're heating up a little bit.
Yep. What kind of resin do you use that doesn't set up too fast?
This is a Maker's Epoxy by Total Boat. You do get a little bit more working time with it because it's designed for artwork. But it really just depends on your mix. Once you kind of know your product, you can manipulate it a little bit by adding a little bit more or a little bit less hardener to give you a little bit more working time. I do not suggest you do that right off the bat. That's definitely something that takes some skill.
Kobe sent you a little gift too. So
thank you, Kobe. All right, guys. So this is a combination of lace, pure white, and an acrylic white. So we're just gonna pour it in here and see how much of it sets and see how much of it sinks. I'm basically trying to find out how far these cracks are gonna go in on me. Let's see if I can't test out my pouring skills here.
Bull Nuts said you're awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you, bro. We love you guys. We really appreciate you watching. All right, so we're gonna test out the pouring skills here. This is a very, very thick resin.
Oh, wow. Cope, I'll make you a monitor in a couple minutes. Just give me a second here. Monitor means you can like.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, got you. You got a steady hand.
Yeah, but the resin's really thick.
Wow. That video of you doing the local 400 sign,
Yeah.
you had a steady hand there. That was perfect.
Well, this would be just as nice if the cracks weren't so small.
Cope, how do I make you a monitor? I'm not really too sure if I could do it off of here.
All right, I'm definitely gonna lose a lot in that crack. So we're gonna leave the rest of that for that project. But we're gonna mix up this one right now. And because we're running short on time, I'm gonna use the drill. Yeah, check that color out, man. I just love this blue.
Will you sand that down when it dries?
Yes, yes.
Sorry. Wow. That's my favorite part when we mix it up.
I absolutely love this blue. And this is the combo of the two. I just want to take a temp measurement on this real quick to make sure I'm not heating up too much.
No, it doesn't feel hot at all.
All right, good. We're still at a low temp for all of them. Let's check this one. This one's our hottest, so let's cheat a little bit.
Let's show them when you mix it up at first.
All right, let me get rid of this glove so I can put a freshie set on. And we'll mix that one up. That's my favorite one. That's the cobalt blue.
Mm-hmm.
I could literally use that on every project.
All right, Kobe, I set you as a moderator, so you're good.
All right, let me grab my mixing stick. Man, these gloves are not cooperating today.
The best ones are the black ones you got.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Actually, let me get one that's a little bit thinner than this.
That color's really cool.
Right,
Wow,
wait until we kick it up on that one, man. It's just...
There's a lot of bubbles in this one for some reason.
Yeah, it's because I used the stirrer to mix it up.
Okay.
That's why we're gonna let it settle. I'll start pulling the color up. How cool is that, man?
What do you use to make round molds?
Round molds, I usually just use a melamine coating, which is what I used on the clock behind us. You'll see when I pour it in there.
I'll show you in 1 second, buddy.
Look at that, man. It just comes to life, this color.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
This
So I'll
live
move
is...
over here while I'm stirring. So
Oh, you
can
pouring
see
this
the
one?
mold.
Okay.
This is just a thin melamine. It forms a nice circle when you're using it. So when it's something like this, it's nice and easy. You kind of just wrap it around, overlap it, like you see there, and it'll hold the mold. It'll hold the mold shape for you.
Over here. That's where it overlaps. He said very smart.
Well, thank you. We try and go with the small.
Cope, let us know if we're lagging, because somebody said it's freezing a lot, but nobody else is saying anything, so just let us know, Cope.
Check out that color, man. How sick is that?
Wow. That'd be a
Let
cool
me
car
see
color.
what I got on the bottom here. What do you say, a cool car color, right?
Yeah, cool car color. Yeah, Cope said we're fine. It's just a connection issue on the other guy's end.
All right, guys. So, check that out, man. That is just a badass color.
Wow.
We're gonna give a little of the magic sauce on this. Hey, Johnny, want to make the bubbles go bye-bye?
Yep. He's Houdini. Now you see him?
Booyah! This will do two things, guys. Who knows what it is? What's
Secret
it
sauce. Yo, where's CG been at, man?
Yeah, CG, where you been, bro? All right. Let me clean up myself a little bit here.
So which one you want to pour first? This one, because it's the smallest? Or
What's that, bud?
which one are you pouring first?
We're going to do the River Rock one first, brother.
Okay.
So, let me just make sure my color's not all sitting on the bottom here.
Isopropyl alcohol. How did Kobe know that?
Yeah.
Denatured alcohol.
I went with something a little more alcoholic on this, which is it's actually acetone.
Oh, so you put some twisted tea in there, huh?
So this one we are just going to pour our blue. And like I said, I'll show you how to do the 3D thing in un momento. We're going to add a little bit of this one here.
He said, what type of epoxy are you using? And how long is the work time?
This one is a Maker's Epoxy by Total Boat. And the working time on it is fantastic. I've never really tried to test it too much, but as you can see, I've had it in the bucket relatively deep for at least 15-20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Now here's your secret sauce with this.
To make it 3D?
This is just a clear resin, all right? No color.
This is for the 3D effect?
Correct. You'll see it a lot better on the clock because it's thicker.
Somebody said, what is the green stuff on the
That
casing?
is my release tape. That is just
So it doesn't stick
it
to the mold
pops,
box,
correct.
right?
So it pops off the mold. And
Is it
now they said they wanted this to have a more of a river look. So what I am going to do?
Is it casting epoxy? Somebody asked?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I got
So
something over
now
there.
this one, we're gonna pour a little more clear on top.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let us know.
Yep. And then I'm
We'll
gonna
gladly answer them.
put the color on top of that. All right, that's
Cool.
all I want to lay in there. Otherwise, it's going to go over the wood. We'll let that sit for a second.
Nice.
And now we will come over here. Crapola, I got some on the project. This one I'm going to put all the clear in first.
Why are you doing that?
This will show you the 3D effect much better.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for following. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. We're flirting with 10,000 like crazy.
Yeah.
But every time we get close, I guess I don't go on as much as I should, and we lose a couple of you. So please stick with us.
Cope said, how's our project coming along, Bob?
Always good, my brother. Always good. We got a couple of new changes to it. I'll explain to you when I talk to it, but we no longer have to fit all 343 names, which is awesome. And it became much more military based. So I'm figuring you would like that too.
Miko said, what's up, Bobby? I love
What
you.
up, nephew? It's my little man.
Somebody said, I love watching you because you answer all the questions.
We don't play around here, guys. There's no reason not to share.
Wayne sent you a rose.
Thank you very much, Wayne. All right, so let me...
Oops.
And then hopefully the light won't screw me here and I can show you what I'm talking about with the 3D look. And
Oops.
that's why you never trust the handle.
Never trust handles.
All right, before I make too much of a mess. Try and get as much of this stuff we can out of here.
Tommy said, what are you making?
This one is a clock, my brother, and we have a couple of sample projects. And actually, and the helmet. We got a football helmet,
Yeah, we got what?
a clock, and 2 sample projects.
Yeah, we got 3 projects going on right now, so
So
we're showing
we'll
this
leave
one
that
right now.
there. Put you down there for now. And now, you'll see what I'm talking about when I add the color into it. See how you can see the blue sitting on top?
Yep.
When you mix it, it looks even cooler.
Spanky said that looks killer, man.
Thank you, Spanky. Now this I'm just going to dump right on top here because I want to fill all of these crevices, but I will wind up scraping it off. So this we're just going to dump and let it sit like that for a second.
Austin said that's really cool, man. I would love to know how to do this. You're a rock star.
Hey man, just ask the questions, brother. We will answer everything that we can. Alright, so we're going to hit this with the secret sauce a second. So you watch our bubbles go bye-bye.
Now you see him? Now you don't.
Alright, now if you come over here, like I said, I'm not sure how good it's going to show in the light, but you can see the different layers of where the wood is, where the resin is, and where the clear is.
It's hard to get it because
Is it hard?
Yeah, there's a glare.
Oh, let me try and get this to...
We appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. We're trying to make this look more like a river here.
There you go. Where are we based out of, Bob?
Jersey, boys.
That looks cool. Sometimes I get the right angle with the light and it looks perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough with the angles. We want to try and make this look, like I said, like it's moving.
Like it's flowing like a river.
So we're going to do this. And then we're going to drag through it.
Cope said he has to run.
All right, Cope. Thank you for stopping in, dude. We really appreciate it, brother.
Have a good one, Cope. Jersey, yep.
All right,
That's how
now
we spelt it.
we're going to leave that for a second, and we're going to actually try and get it to run.
There you go. It's the little tricks of the trade right here. Cope said, no problem, I'll talk to you after the live.
All right, big guy. There we go. Now she's running. I would definitely say that looks like it's flowing. I don't want to stick the hands in it just yet, but I will.
Catfish Billy said, I live my life a quarter ounce of resin at a time.
Somebody picked up on it. I haven't gotten that one in a while.
Somebody asked, Apex asked, where'd you get the shirt?
It's a good question, bro. I really couldn't tell you. I acquire clothing. Half the time it just gets left at my house.
You would think he's a female with the amount of clothes he has.
Yeah, that's enough out of you, mister. All right, let's do it.
But he's a stylish guy.
Let's do a little scrapey scrape here.
You guys would be surprised how much comes out of this bucket. when you
Yeah,
scrape it.
dude, it's nuts what gets left over on these things. And that's just from what's on the side. You can literally
Yeah.
pour a little project with it.
Is he willing to do projects for TikTok people or just local?
Guys, I do project for anybody who's got a good idea. The crazier, the better.
If you can think it,
We can make it.
there it is. And that's the slogan.
That is our slogan. All right, let's drain this out.
I will show you the phone number in 30 seconds. And then screenshot it, reach out to us, give him a call, give him a text.
All right, we're going to put this down before I mess around with it too much, and then I'm going to show you how to fill in those cracks.
All right, let me just show this number
Yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead,
So, whoever was interested, that's the number right there. Screenshot it. Give it a couple seconds, and just give them a call or shoot them a text.
I'm gonna take a TV timeout myself.
Hold up! If you buy now, you get one
right.
free.
All right, so let me see if I can't stir this up so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about.
What in this project right here?
Yeah, let me see if I turn this light on up here, if it'll help out at all.
Let's see. Sometimes it makes a glare. Must be from Philly? Eh,
God,
close, but
not too bad.
not too bad.
Close. We don't hate on Philly here, that's for sure.
Unless you're an Eagles fan, then eh.
Nah. My boy, I can't even talk. My team's been out of it for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Well, no, they just shit the bed.
You should have won that game, bro.
Should've won
Against the
that game,
Jaguars?
yeah.
Oh, my God.
We were only up 27 nothing. I mean, how much more sad does it get? And no, don't try and guess what team I am. I'll start crying online.
Guys, take a guess what team he likes. They played against the Jaguars. They were up, what was it, 27, 28?
27 nothing at halftime.
27 nothing at halftime. First one to guess it wins. Who is it? Let's see it, guys.
All right. Now I'm going to stir this up a little bit to see if I can. I should have put way more clear in.
Cowboys, Chargers. There you go. Who was
Yeah,
that? Colorado. Oh, Colorado. You got it first. Cowboys, no. 49 Chargers. There you go, Anthony.
San Diego. They'll always be San Diego to me.
Yeah.
All right, before I move this over here, can you see what I'm talking about over here? The depth in it?
Yeah, a little. It's hard to see.
It's hard to see on that, right?
When you're here in person, it's a whole different look.
I know.
So what do you recommend for a beginner in resin designs?
Keep it simple.
I would start with some letters, some shapes, you know,
You don't
right?
want to do what I did and start with like a $7,000 project talking about all kinds of crap you can't even do yet.
Just jump right into it.
I mean, it worked out. The project came out proper, but man, was I talking shit.
Jackie said Chargers will be good next year. New offensive coordinator.
Well, we need to get rid of the head coach, girl. That's what we need to do. Stanley, I don't know what that. I can't. I can't even. I really just don't know where the man's brain was. I don't.
He had a good run. Kind of.
So I made a fatal mistake on this one, and
Was that not sealing the wood? Or?
no, it's I should have allowed way more clear
Than color?
than color, and I did it backwards.
Are you going to make it perfectly round? If so, how?
Yes, I am going to make it perfectly round, and I will do that with a router.
All right.
I'm going to try and pull this up here to try and get my colors to mix a little bit better. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
Yep. Yes, we're from New Jersey.
All right, that allows me to see a little bit more of the texture that I wanted to with the 3D look, but it's really...
And guys, he smeared it on top of the wood, obviously right here, but he's just going to sand it right off. So.
I'm just really trying to fill in the cracks. Like I said, I kind of goofed on this one big time, so I'm attempting to fix it right now, but it is what it is. I'm just going to have to make it work.
Oh, we got Burlington County up in there.
Burlington. All right, I'm going to grab my scraper again and just push everything back in and just kind of let it sit, see where it goes. I'm hoping it's going to start turning upside down because I poured it thicker than it's supposed to be poured. When you do that, you almost kind of get like a churning effect on your resin, meaning it heats up a little bit too much. And it starts to fold over on itself, almost like something when you're baking, because it's pretty much the same concept.
Yeah.
Chemical
That looks really
reaction.
cool. See, this is what he means. He's trying to fill in the cracks just like that. Somebody says, is that a piece of cardboard on the outside?
No, it's not cardboard, guys. It's melamine, which is just like a. Remember back in the day, all the rave for kitchens was. Oh, geez, I'm drawing a super blank here. What the hell did they call that crap?
Oops.
It's just a thin. It's a real thin coating. This one is just a plain white. But you could get it in anything, so you can make a cheap piece of fiberboard look like it's black walnut or cherry or oak.
Mm-hmm. For
that person?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Flora? I can't read it. What's your question?
Oh, they were saying what type of wood it was.
Oh, what kind of wood this is? This is...
Formica?
Formica.
Formica.
Yes.
Formica.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Formica.
Formica. I thought I was supposed to be...
Somebody goes, for Mike A.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are creative there. I love it. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's just like that. Right.
Is that going to dry blue? Somebody asked?
Yes. This will draw the exact color you see it.
Cool.
So now that I scraped all of that, and it looks like I got all the little itty bitty stuff filled in pretty much. I may have one or two more. Because see, these I'm not sure if they're going to fill or if they're going to run out. So I'm just going to slap some up top there for now and see if it fills.
How do you get coffee rings out of the epoxy?
How do I get what out of
When somebody, I guess, when they put a coffee mug on the epoxy table? And
your best bet with that, brother, is to just re-sand it, to sand it down and do another finish on it. Depending on what type of resin. Oh, man, my shoulder is just being a real SOB today. Usually they're very susceptible to being sanded and refinished.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it a number of ways. You could just sand the coffee mug off and re-pour it. Or you could just sand it off and then bring it back with a polish. It's a lot of sanding, but you can get it to come back up to a look just like this.
Yep. It's
But
a
you're
lot of
literally gonna
sanding
have
in
to
that.
go all the way up to like a 10,000 grit sandpaper. If you really want to know the process, go through it. It'll take a minute, but just take down the number. John will show it to you again over there. I can talk you through it if you need be. All right, so let me go around this one more time. Yeah, my colors did not mix the way I wanted them to here. I needed to have way more blue. I mean, way more clear. And
How much is table? Are you selling this or is this for your house?
this one's for my house, but I redo all kinds of projects. I just don't like to do anything exactly the same. Not that I really could make this exact thing twice. But yeah, guys, anything that you see that is on our TikTok, while we're watching in the shop, everything is got a price show.
How much epoxy do you think it takes to make that clock?
This one right now, we are up to 2.5 gallons on here.
2.5 gallons?
Yep. So we're gonna drop that, and I'm gonna come back over here and manipulate a little.
This
bit.
table's gorgeous.
First, we're gonna unplug this heater so I don't blow my fuse.
Yo, Victor, if you're still in here, check this out. It's a football helmet for Monmouth University. It's not done yet, obviously, but...
We're gonna get rid of some of these bubbles here because I had so many of them. Normally we would just spray it with the old goodness and let her fly, but there's just so many in here. You definitely want to heat it up a little bit to get some of them to come up to the surface and come out. You'll see how much nicer it looks once you get rid of the surface bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
You get a much clearer look. And I'm trying to get trying to get the clear to mix up a little bit too.
Cool. How much did the epoxy cost?
This is a very expensive resin, but it really is awesome. These are around 170, 180 a kit. But like I said, it's made for as an artist resin, so you could do a lot more, and it's the working time on it is just fabulous.
Nice.
I love that. We might even try and do a little wooder thing with this, Johnny. I got some white left over there, and there is lace in it, so it should spread with the heat.
Somebody said, a kit is about a gallon, isn't it?
Depends
what you order, but yeah. There's all different types of sizes you can order, but
mostly a kit. Most kits. Don't mind me tweaking here, guys. I got a little bit of a wrist thing going on that has just been a real, and with the exception of burning my neck. All right.
So hit those bubbles real quick.
Yep.
Let's see.
Now see, the 3D thing is coming out great over here. Again, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it on video or not, but man, does it look cool. And this way we're also getting the look
flow
more
effect.
Like actual water.
If you guys have any questions, drop them down below.
Yeah, please, guys, just shoot them out. Otherwise, it gets boring. I know you don't want to stare at my pretty face the whole time. Because it ain't that pretty. Alright, let's see. Now, do you catch that at all, John, or no?
A little bit. Right there, we kind of do.
All right here is where I'm talking about. It's very 3D there. I don't know, I guess maybe it's just the angle you got to get it at.
Yeah, there's a big glare. That light right there above you is making a huge glare. Yeah.
I can turn it off.
How do you get the bubbles out with the heat gun? It's just...
you literally just run it over just like this, guys.
Just pops them.
And again, this is not something that you could do with every resin because this is the maker's art resin. You can get away with it. It doesn't hold the temperature as much as other resins will. Normally, once you get your resin to a certain temperature, it's really going to kick it off chemically. And once that happens, there's really no turning back with it. I would say that definitely looks like water.
We're lagging big time, somebody said. Lost connection. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. We're back now. How many gallons did you use for these three projects, I guess?
The three
for
projects?
One, two, three.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gallons so far.
Oh, no, just today, though.
Just today?
Yeah.
Just a gallon.
Just a gallon? Okay.
So now let's see how steady my hand's going to be for this one.
Guys, are we good now, or are we still lagging? It is new.
Let me throw a set of gloves back on.
Give you guys a quick overview. James said it looks great, man. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, James. All right. So we're going to have to keep the spectacles on for this one.
Show 'em over here.
Now some of the other projects we got. Yeah,
while you're just while you're getting ready.
Slip that down. Maybe it would be smart if I actually put the wrist brace back on, huh?
Is that what it's used for?
Yeah, something like that.
We're good now, everybody said. We're not lagging anymore. It's some spots. Like if I stand over there, we lag.
You're good?
Yep,
all right,
we're good
let's
now.
see. Go back to the old How good is the hand today? Let's see if we have anything left after we do this. If we do.
Jay said, I've done some resin work on a bar I made out of pallets, and I have a wave where it dried.
A wave where it dried. I'm not sure what you mean.
So like it dried too
and
quick there?
It dried uneven. I believe that might be what he's trying to say. If that's the case, it may have just been too deep of a pour right there. Or you could have had a bubble or a void in your wood.
Okay, and he said, how do I get it out? I know I have to sand, but I'm not sure how to start.
I would have to see the project first, bud. So if you haven't taken down the number, take it down.
And Jay, I just followed you too, so you can either reach out to this number right here, screenshot it.
That would be the best way.
Or like I just said, I followed you and you can send us a message. So it's up to you, buddy.
Or that too, yes.
Somebody said, what color did you use on that piece right there to your left?
That one was it was the combined color. One was the deep blue sea and the cobalt blue, and the other one was the iridescent blue.
Okay.
These two are, those two are mixed, and that one's by itself.
Okay.
All right, I'm hoping. Now, as you guys remember, this has been sitting in this cup for at least a half an hour now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean with this resin. It doesn't set up as quick as other resins do.
God. Stuck. There we go. He said, got it. I'll send pics.
All right.
But like you just said, he got his number, so just reach out to him, talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, I'm old school, guys. Sorry. I'm not saying I wouldn't do a project for anybody, but it's really just me that does it. So I try and like to pick and choose my products.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, they're very personal. It's my time away from my family. And if that's not personal, I don't know what is. But like I said, there's nothing that we won't do.
Zach said, you guys seem like you generally want to help other people.
I'm really glad that comes across that way, brother, because that's exactly the truth. Eventually, I would like to get into a more open forum while we're here and while we're doing this and allow people to literally talk about anything that they want to, because we all have a story, and that story is what makes us us. And being able to relate to other people and realize that you're not on this rock by yourself and that we all have a story, it allows us to appreciate, understand, and respect each other. And if we had a lot more of that around here, this would be a hell of a lot nicer place to live.
Yep.
That being said, I'm going to be really lazy right now and totally cheat, just out of really curiosity to see how it works. Because my wrist is killing me and I can't hold this cup up much longer. So I'm just going to dump and squeegee and see how we make out with it.
How long will it take to dry?
This will dry overnight. It's just a top coat. Look at that. And there you go, Johnny. That's how you do that.
There you go, cool.
That doesn't look bad at all, man.
No, it looks good. Yeah, I'm zoomed in right now too. It looks good on camera.
We'll fill in these sides like we were talking about.
Yeah, Bob, my phone's getting pretty hot.
Guys, we're going to try and finish up here as quick as we can, because the last couple of times, for some reason, our phone keeps getting really hot and it kicks us off, and we really would like to be able to finish this with you guys with us. So again, I'm going to and then we're going to bring this over to the other project and try one more thing over there, and there goes the wrist. I think I just started telling people that I have Tourette's. It's just easier to explain.
Yeah.
Oh, I got epoxy on my hands. All right, one more across this.
It's crazy. I feel like I can cook a hot dog on this thing.
Really, it's getting that hot.
Yeah. I'll show you after. It's fucking.
All right, so we're gonna let that set up. I'm gonna wind up sanding that a little bit.
Yep.
And this, surprisingly enough, is holding.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not leaking through any of this.
Wow.
Right? With the amount of cracks in this thing.
Mm-hmm. And that first layer, you think it's starting to gel up at all a little bit, or not yet?
No, like I said, this stuff is really good as far as it. There it goes. Now it's starting to.
I spoke too soon.
Well, I knew it was gonna eventually because that crack is just too high.
Oh, it's leaking or is it gelling up?
No, it's leaking.
Okay. Oops, sorry guys.
So we're gonna finish scraping this off in there, but that line came out tremendous. It's still holding. I mean, it's leaking, but it's holding.
That looks really cool right here. I like what you did with the white border on the outside.
Right, that makes it.
Yeah,
that makes it. All right, so let's see if we can get a little bit of water effect here. And I got all this extra blue. I definitely don't want to waste it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're just going to pour all of this right in here. Oh, man, I love that color. And just let it run. Ha! How many Fiji? Right here. All right.
Gotta reach out to CG, see what he's up to.
Yeah, man. I haven't heard from him in a bit. CG's one of our OGs that watched us, and he actually helped me out a lot. Showed me a lot of tricks.
Yeah, I gotta reach out to him one day.
All right. So
you have his number, right?
I do. All right, just out of curiosity here, guys, I want to see if I can.
You gonna do some waves?
Yeah.
Cool. This will be something cool to catch on camera. Oops. Give us 1 second, guys, while we set up. You still have more white left over?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
All right, let's see if we can get it to go, Jay.
That's where you going. Okay. So this is how he makes waves. There you go.
A little too much heat.
Wow. Awesome.
Now see if there we go. All right, now the cells are starting to come out.
That's cool. Looks like whitewash.
Yep. See the cells are starting to open up a little bit now. Those little dots are what we're looking for. I don't have a ton of white coloring in here. That is the lace. So we're going to cheat a little bit with the silicone. Yeah, see, they're opening up now.
Yeah. It's hard to see it on camera. You kind of can.
Yep, they're opening up. We're going to put a couple drops in here and mix it up. And that will allow it to really open up. The whole thing with the water look is you're combining different paints, pigments, and powders.
Say that 10 times fast.
Paints, pigments, and powders. And see how the little holes are starting to open up in there now? You call those cells. And those cells are made from the silicone or the or the alcohol in the colors. So I'll put this in here. We'll run that up and down. We're just gonna say F it and go with the look on the whole thing and see what we get with it. This is the type of stuff I love to do. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. Let's see how it works out. Now you basically want to heat it up just till it gets moving. And once you start to see those cells opening up, which is basically the little circles, that's when you kind of just let it be and let it open up on its own. Otherwise, you're going to get too much. See how they're starting to open up there? See how I'm getting those dots?
Yep.
Right, now that's when you want to stop. See them all opening up in here?
Jay said that's the beauty of it, though.
That is the beauty of it, my brother. Yes, it is. Wow, that's coming out really cool.
It is.
Well, we already went with it, so we might as well finish flowing with it. Let's come back here and get a little swizzle on the nizzle. Wow, that worked out well.
It did, looks good.
Flip it down the side here a little. Now I really wish the 3D look with the clear would have taken, because it would have looked so much better.
Yeah.
But
Looks great, though. He said, I love that look.
isn't it the coolest? Now see, look, see here? How it's the cells are opening up all by themselves because I put the silicone oil in the paint.
Well, heat gun goes a long way. MJ said I built a guitar with the same exact pattern.
Hey, is that my Texas MJ? Did you get your shelf? I was waiting to hear back from you.
I don't think it was a her, right?
Yes.
Nah, that's the guy. This is MJ something. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but.
Thank you for watching, MJ.
Will you have to run this through a planer?
Yes. I don't have a planer this big, so I just I have a sander I call the Beast.
He just goes to town on it.
All right, they're opening up, so we're gonna let them be.
Cute.
Yeah, that is just the coolest.
It is. My phone's gonna die soon, Bob.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. We have our Seascape clock. Did not come out terrible at all.
He's still doing a little work to it, but
Yep, we're gonna wind up.
He's gonna
just
play
doing
with
a
it for a
clear
little
coat over the top of it now,
Yeah.
and
one last question. It's gonna be a clock, right?
it is going to be a clock. Yes. Just keep watching, and you will finally see the finished product. So before
Thank you, guys.
We get tossed off, I just wanted to say thank you very much for joining us. Please give us a like, a follow, set us to your notifications, and come back next time.
All right, guys.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.